Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Welcome. Excuse me. First of all, happy Easter to everybody who celebrates, anybody who celebrates Easter and the resurrection. This is a big weekend for us. So happy Easter. And yeah, what a big deal, right? He is risen and we are saved. Beautiful. So as I was preparing for today, I actually did not know what I was going to talk about. And so about a couple hours ago, I was going through some stuff and I really wanted to talk about kind of relate to today, right? So I came across this clip, and I forgot the name of the influencer, but the way he put it together, I really appreciate it. So what is the opposite of death, right? What have you ever thought about that? What is the opposite of death? Now, most people at first glance would say the opposite of death is life, right? But think about that. If opposite of death is life, is really opposite of life death? Think about that for a second. If you say that the opposite of death is life, then pause for a second and think about this. Is opposite of life death? T Money, welcome. And I gotta challenge that thought because there is no opposite to life. Hi, Master John. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So there is no opposite to life. Death is really not the opposite of life. And if you really consider what the opposite of life would probably be like not existing, like no existence, right? Like not living, if you would, right? Now, if you go with that concept, and if you really think about, okay, well, if the opposite of life is non-existence and no life, then pause for a second, kind of pull yourself out. And here I'll refer back to a 13th century Persian poet. Most know him as Rumi. And Rumi says in a quote, and he says, "Sell your cleverness by bewilderment." Sell your cleverness by bewilderment. In a way, what that means is, at first glance, if you would, sell your cleverness. To me, what that means is calm down a little bit. Be more humble. You ain't like all smart and everything as you think you are. So calm down a little bit. Sell your cleverness. Get rid of your ego, right? Don't think you're all mighty and high, right? So that's the first thing. And be by bewilderment. What that means is, hey, just just look at life, nature, organisms, miracles around you. Some don't believe in God, and that's totally okay. That's your prerogative, right? Not my thing. However, if you look around you, the miracles of life are everywhere. Not the stuff man has made. The stuff that was around when man got here. Like the organisms, the animals, the stars. There's a whole world under the sea. right? So if you can't really close your eyes and ignore all that, right? So miracles exist all around you. And here's a diversity of life, right? I mean, you look at a jellyfish, you look at a, um, what is that? This is the horsefish. Is that a horsefish? I don't know what it's called. But that thing is amazing. Like that's one of the most amazing fish to me that like it's like crazy, right? There's all this stuff, right? So there's miracles around you. Now, if here's one more thing I'll share with you. If you run out of miracles around you to look at, seahorse. Thank you. Oh my God, what did I call it? A horse from the ocean? I don't know what I called it. Oh my God, that is a total foreigner calling, right? Oh my goodness, that was not good. What did I call it? Did I call it a horse from the ocean? I don't remember what I called it. Team Money, maybe you remember. But if you run out of miracles to look at, right? You're like, oh my God, well, you know what? That seahorse ain't all that. Or the stars. I get to see shooting stars once in a while from my patio, and it's just unbelievable. It just blows my mind. Every time that happens, I write it down and I documented the time and the date and where I was, right? So anyway, you see this stuff and you're like, well, that stuff, I don't know. The only one, I mean, you can take a look at you, right? Hey, Sandra, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. You can take a look at you. I mean, the body is the most amazing, amazing machine put together. Some of you know this, most of you don't. I was pre-med for a long time. I actually dissected human bodies for 3 years. My last project was, I've shared this with you, my last project was a human brain and a spinal cord. Like somewhere in the world, it's like in a jar with my name on it. Every time I did that, every time I went to that room and I got to work, the body is just unbelievable, miracle filled, right? So sell your cleverness by bewilderment. I love that statement. And that doesn't just apply here for miracles and life, but it could apply like in a whole variety of places in life. You could really humble yourself, and in humility, when you do that, there is a, I don't know, there's a like a window within you that opens, that it's open to receiving information, to learning when you humble yourself. It's like hard to explain, right? But when you humble yourself, when you feel like, well, I'm going to sell my cleverness. I don't know it all. That's what that means to me. I'm going to sell my cleverness, which means I don't know it all, which means I'm open to what? Learning more, right? And by bewilderment, which means kind of let life speak to you, kind of look around you and see what's going on. Believe in miracles. Whether you believe, listen to me, whether you believe in God or you don't, let, I do have my TV on. You can see the reflection on my glasses. That's funny. I should have known. I should have known. I should do a live about that. There's a whole story about that. But listen to me. I'm sharing this with you. Whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, let yourself believe in miracles. Did you hear me? That's a bold statement. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you can circle back. I know you're going to watch the replay. I'm about to wrap it up. But what I shared with you is whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God. You hear me? Whether you believe in God, any kind of God, okay, or you believe in dirt, it doesn't matter. I'm asking you to believe in miracles. Let the miracles speak to you. Right? Flashing lights. It's my TV. Sorry, guys. I'll turn it this way. Maybe that'll help. No? First time I think actually I should go this way. Because then the TV would be. I'm about to wrap it up anyway. So hopefully you guys got, or I could just turn it off. Hopefully you guys got some, you know what? Here. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. And yeah, I definitely would love to know. I know the audience would too. I would love to know how you interpret that statement. Sell your cleverness, buy bewilderment. Maybe you can drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. That's funny, Todd. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate. Big weekend was for us, so happy Easter. And yeah, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people, share it on your wall. Drop your thoughts, your comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this live, what you think, how you interpret that statement. I would love to get some feedback on that. So drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. With that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Signing off till tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.